Hey guys, I'm back and we just got 100 subscribers. I cannot believe it. Isn't that nuts? 5 months of hard work paid off. 163 videos uploaded. Isn't that crazy? 100 subscribers. I never actually thought of that. This is actually take three, by the way, because I had a 6 minute recording, but then I lifted my finger off the record button and oh wait, you can press lock. Oh, oh my gosh. No way. No. Oh, that's crazy. I just discovered the lock button for the recording. But since we got to 100 subscribers, I thought might as well make a little longer video, no? And with that, I'm going to share a few of my favorite video games and talk about a few other things with the channel, right? So, a few of my favorite video games. We got Battlefield 1. I mean, that's a classic, right? So beautiful. Battlefront 2. Launch was pretty bad, but I mean, after the launch, 2018 September to what? When did they cancel the live service? Like 2020, right? It was amazing, right? It was so great. I feel bad for everybody who never went back. Dying Light, I love this game. I remember when I was like super young, I used to watch it on YouTube, but I would always be like too scared to like watch it like all the way through. So I would go like further away from my screen and like just peek at the screen to see what's going on, or like I immediately back out because I felt like I would get in trouble with my parents if I was watching the game. I don't know why I thought I'd get in trouble. I was like a little kid, so I was just being a moron. But we also got Dark Souls Remastered. Such a great game. It's practically an open world game. And Dark Souls 3, I honestly like it over Dark Souls 1 because I played Dark Souls 3 first, but I still love Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, though, to be honest, Dark Souls 2 has a lot of issues. Not gonna lie. I mean, what, art-wise, and, with the armors and weapons, Dark Souls 2 is a great game, but sometimes the map doesn't make any sense, the enemies and all that. Yeah, it's got its flaws, but it's still not the worst, honestly. I mean, come on, it's better than Call of Duty 3 campaign, right? Wait. Let me rephrase. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. No, Call of Duty 3 is fine. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is not. That's not fine. The newest one. What else? I got Red Dead Redemption 2 right there. That's another one of my favorite games. I think for me it has probably the best narrative I've seen in a video game for out of like there's very few video games that go at the top of my list with Red Dead Redemption 2. You know what I mean? It's just one of those games. And by the way, this is where my YouTube channel is. It's on this laptop with a cooling fan I got for free off of Facebook that was not working, which is why they gave it for free because it was making these weird noises, and then I fixed it. So they probably regret that now. And if you gave away this cooling fan, thank you very much. It's beautiful and it works and it glows and I fixed it and I mean thank you. Now, where were we? I'm gonna show you the rest of the video games I have. So if you do, oh, I got Vikings, Falling Skies, The Last Kingdom shows. These are great shows right here, by the way. So if you want to, if you need a good TV show to watch, here's three of them right here. Now, video game wise, I have all these right here, as you can see. Now, if you want me to play any of these on Xbox or whatever, I can totally do that. I can stream it on Twitch, upload it as a YouTube VOD. I can't play all of them because some of them aren't backwards compatible, like Metal Gear Solid 2, The Amazing Spider-Man, and Need for Speed. I don't think I'm able to play those. I remember trying them with the disc on, or with the disc in the Xbox, but didn't work. Now, you might be asking why on earth are you using your Xbox for your YouTube channel and not like a computer, which I have right here, or like a PS5? And you're right. Well, I've spent the last 6 years of my life, using an Xbox primarily, right? Because I grew up with the Xbox 360, right? And it was kind of like a dream of mine to like get an Xbox. So like 6 years ago when like I got it for Christmas because my family could afford it, and dude, my life completely changed from then on with Xbox. I mean, it's one of those things. You getting your first console and playing it for the first time, right? I think I got an Xbox One S because I was too poor to get like an actual Xbox when I was younger. Before that, right? Because life has its ways of not being nice to everybody. But I would always go to my friend's house and play on his Xbox 360, right? And this would be like 2014, 2015. When I think yeah, like 2014 and 2019, right? I like not 2019, 2018. Because 2018 Christmas is when I got my first Xbox. But before that, I'd always go to my friend's house and play on their 360 because they were also too poor to get an Xbox One, and they had these 360s for Xbox. And we just play Minecraft all day, or Black Ops 2, Halo 3, Black Ops 1, all those kinds of things, right? And it was just so much fun, right? So of course I would go with the Xbox and not the PlayStation, but it doesn't mean I don't want to get a PlayStation. I do. It just right now it's a little hard to, because things ain't going too well for money wise, and I just don't want to put that kind of money into something where I don't really even have much space for it either, and plus it's like $500, which I mean you're getting a lot for 500, but it's still 500. You know what I mean? That's a lot of work. And I got homework, I got school, I got work to do, I got so much stuff to do, which is why my uploads have also been very inconsistent. They'll be like that for a long time, right? They're very inconsistent, right? Because I got school, I got homework, and that's all very inconsistent as well. And plus, I got work as well. It all compiles together, and it really just depending on how much free time I have is when I may or may not upload a YouTube video, which is why for like 4 days just now I didn't upload any videos, and then I suddenly uploaded a Bannerlord video. That's because I actually had time to open up my laptop, make a YouTube thumbnail, which I do really quick. All I do is like put part 10, part 9, whatever on these Bannerlord thumbnails that I made, and it's pretty easy. You just go through files, Microsoft Paint, all that kind of stuff. It's really not that hard to make thumbnails. To make good thumbnails, I don't know how to do that. I don't know where people get all these really cool pictures. I think a lot of these people also make them. Most of them, like all these very cool thumbnails, people make them, and I don't have the editing skills to do that, right? Because I use something called Microsoft Clipchamp because I can't afford a cheap editing software, right? Because I don't want to pay, nor do I want to. Not necessarily I can't afford it. I just don't want to pay the subscription. You know what I mean? I despise paying for subscriptions on mostly anything except like Netflix or Game Pass, right? Where you get a ton of value. The only time I will ever pay a subscription for like video games or media or whatever is if I'm getting a lot of value, right? It's why I don't have Hulu. It's why I don't have HBO Max nor Disney Plus, right? It's why I have Netflix. I don't know why people are canceling their Netflix subscription. I thought that was really dumb because it's really the only thing out there with a lot of stuff. I mean, yeah, there's Disney Plus, HBO Max, and Hulu, but if you want a lot of stuff, you have to get all three subscriptions, right? Because Disney Plus, right, it only has Disney stuff. HBO Max really only has HBO stuff, right? Hulu only has Hulu advertised stuff, right? Netflix, it's all over the board, everywhere. And that's why I don't understand people are canceling their Netflix subscription, I mean, I remember why, but I thought it was dumb. I was like, what else is there, I mean, other than the fact that you'll just start paying $35 a month for 3 years of subscriptions, but, yeah, whatever. I don't know, I prefer Netflix because, it's what I've always had. I remember when they used to mail the Netflix discs to your house, and you used to watch them on Blu-ray and DVD. They did that. Some of you don't know that, but they did do that. They would mail you Netflix discs for the shows. It's what I watched most of my stuff on. And PS5 wise and computer wise, I do have a PS5 and computer upstairs, but it's not mine, and I'm temporarily having it because my brother, he's going in the military, right? So he's in boot camp right now, and he had to leave his stuff here, of course, and he'll be going through tech school as well. So I'll have these for the next few months, anyways, and so you might start seeing PS5 or computer videos or whatever the stuff. I might start uploading 7 Days to Die videos. I've been really interested in that game. I have a lot of fun with it. I used to watch on YouTube, like You Always Win, one of my most favorite channels, right? I remember they used to play 7 Days to Die, like every new alpha, right? So much fun. It was so much fun watching those videos. I watched like every series, right, up until I think Alpha 20, and, that's when I've been starting to get real busy. And, school and work, it's just a lot of stuff, and that's why also my uploads have been consistent. And for people who want to give up on uploading on YouTube because they don't see enough growth, don't do that, because I did that for a few weeks, right? Because I just felt like I'm not getting anywhere, because it already had been 3 months of me uploading, right? And I had like maybe 80, 70 some subscribers, right? And I didn't do much of, and I didn't feel like I was getting enough growth, right? For how much I was uploading. But that's because, I'm basically no one on YouTube, right? I'm not really anybody. This is a very long video, 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Most people aren't going to watch this, but it's fine. I don't really care. Um, don't give up, because what I did for a few weeks is I completely stopped uploading because it was stressing me too out, and I was overwhelmed with work and school and all that kind of stuff, right? And what I have to say for you is, if you feel overwhelmed, it's good to take a break, but do not give up completely on uploading, right? You can go, I think, at least, like I went, almost a whole month without uploading, and I got straight back, and then I went straight back to uploading because I felt like I should have started again, and my growth is still the same, right? So even if you take a month break, right, which I don't recommend you do because that's a pretty long break, um, you're still gonna have the, YouTube to upload it. You're still gonna have the consistent growth you were getting there before. And sometimes, right, taking a break actually gives you more growth on your YouTube channel, right? Because when I started uploading in September, the last upload I did before September was a year before, right? And after a whole year, I started uploading again. That's when I start getting the most growth I've ever seen, right? Start getting subscribers, hundreds of views, and now I'm getting thousands of views. I have like 35,000 views in totality on my YouTube channel, and I only have 100 subscribers, and that's 35,000 views for someone as tiny as me, which is a lot for someone who only now has 100 subscribers, right? Which 100 subscribers now is, I'm so happy I finally got somewhere, right? It just, first 100, I feel like it's been interesting, because I just never expected it. You know what I mean? It's, you just never expect this kind of support. You know what I mean? And I know it's only like 100 people, but still, you know what I mean? It's not something you expect on YouTube. So I'm very grateful for you guys uploading, watching my videos, liking them, commenting. It makes me so happy, especially when you guys comment. That makes me incredibly happy. I always reply. If you're gonna be rude, right? Usually if I see something very controversial in the comments, right, I'll delete it, because I don't want people arguing. I don't want people, putting that. I don't want people bringing some very controversial or very, sensitive topics to my channel, right? Because remember, I uploaded, a custom battle for Total War. Somebody brought up the Palestine conflict. Deleted the comment, right? Because because I feel like you should not bring politics and stuff like that to somebody's YouTube channel unless they asked for it, right? And I want that to like stray away from my YouTube channel, right? I don't want politics. I don't want that kind of stuff unless I bring it up. You know what I mean? Because that's such an uncomfortable area. That's such a sensitive area that you don't generally want to touch on. You know what I mean? And plus, I've seen some rude comments as well, and I've deleted those because they were not necessarily like mean necessarily, like what's the word? They were more insulting, right? Like, how, I don't know how else you'd put it, right? But honestly, it's just try not to bring honestly in anybody's YouTube comments that kind of stuff, because it's always like for especially small YouTubers, when that kind of stuff pops up in their comments, it can be a little interesting, because not most people don't know how to deal with something like that. You know what I mean? With, politics. It's not something most people can deal with easily, right? And you can see that in society now because everyone's arguing all the time about it. But if you post like that kind of stuff in my comments, I'm probably gonna delete it because I don't want that there. You know what I mean? Unless I'm like actually talking about it with you. But the times I've seen it be political is when it's been used as an insult, right? When it's been used as an insult. That's when the times I've seen it being political, which is very weird, right? But it's only been like a couple comments. I think maybe two in totality, right? In totality, total. What? I don't really know what the proper term is. I think total, but I think I think you should just have respects for the YouTube creator, in his comment section. Otherwise, you're just being plainly rude. But YouTube, the internet, you can't really do anything about it. So I don't make a big deal out of it. I just, go along with my day, do this, do that. If the comments, too overboard, just get rid of it. You know what I mean? But I've only had to get rid of, I think, 3 comments at all. Right? I think I've only had to get rid of 3 comments entirely on my YouTube channel, because the 3 comments. Because I can take rude YouTube comments, right? I have, there's plenty on my YouTube channel. You can find whatever, but it's when they start becoming like harassment. You know what I mean? Like they start edging on that line that shouldn't be crossed when you're on the internet, and that's the ones I try to delete. And for those who comment and reply on my YouTube channel, thank you so much. It makes my day. I love seeing comments, right? And I love interacting with people on the internet on my YouTube channel. It's so much fun to see everybody's views and see everybody's background and see what everybody thinks. Like it's just so much. It's just so interesting. And I always try to reply when you guys comment. Usually, if I don't reply on your YouTube comment, it's because I didn't see it. That's the only reason, right? If I didn't see your YouTube comment, it's simply because I didn't see it, right? Because YouTube Studio and YouTube in general, they're really dumb with those notifications, right? And if I was talking with you and then I didn't reply back to one of your replies, that's also because I didn't see it, right? It's YouTube's being that thing where it just doesn't notify you well. And so sometimes, occasionally, maybe once a week, I'll dig up in published comment section, and I'll just look through all the replies to see if anything's been added, to make sure I didn't miss on anything. And I've seen it help me out a couple times, because sometimes I didn't actually see anything, and then I reply. This is a 17-minute video. Oh my gosh, very little people are gonna watch it, but I don't really care. I just want to have this out on YouTube, right? But if you want to start seeing different video games on my YouTube channel, or you want to see me play PS5 video games like Last of Us or anything, right? Because I've not really played The Last of Us. I've seen videos. I haven't played God of War. I haven't played Horizon Forbidden West or Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't played most PS5 exclusives. So if you want to see me play one of those, just say in one of the comments, right? Just, type whatever down, and if you want to see me make these videos, I can probably make it. If it requires me to buy it, I probably won't. I'm going to be honest. I doubt I will actually buy it, because I don't want to spend money on my YouTube channel right now, because I'm too small. But if I buy something and that accompanies with my YouTube channel as well, then that's fine. Of course I'll use it. I didn't buy my brother's PS5, but he left it in my care, I guess. So I might just upload some PS5 videos, But if you want to see certain content, or you want to see more content, just tell me, and I'll make these videos, probably, depending on what kind of video games they are, right? Because there's some games that I'm just not interested in, right? Like Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, and Call of Duty. Especially the new Call of Duties, I don't really care about them. But if it's something like older Call of Duties, which I have a bunch right here, yeah, I'm totally in for it. Right? Battlefield games as well, sure. And I also do stream every Saturday, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I've started making that schedule, right? And I think it's very good to have a schedule for your YouTube channel, right? Or for something like streaming, right? Because if you have a schedule, right, you can always modify it, right? And it's always going to stay consistent, right? For streaming, I do not want to stream every day, and I don't want to stream every 2 days. I want to stream maybe once a week, and I generally do for an hour or two, right? I streamed the other Sunday on Battlefield 2042 for like an hour. If you go on my Twitch channel, I think you'll find the VOD there still. It was pretty funny actually. So I might upload a like a little funny video for 2042. I might. We'll see though. And yeah, I think that's all I got. 20 minutes. But just keep it respectful. Keep it keep it cool on my YouTube channel, right? I don't try to. Please don't be rude to me. I don't have the time for that. I'm gonna be honest, and I don't really just don't be rude. Don't really if you don't be like don't be harassing, right? That's all I got for you. But if you're gonna be a little rude, that's fine. I don't really care. I honestly don't really care. Because I don't have the time for it, But if it's gonna be going over that line of being overly rude, then I'll probably just delete your comment. I've only had to do it 3 times, right? So just remember, if I've had to delete your comment, that means you've been pretty dang rude. You've said something real awful, and to be honest, those 3 comments, they said something real awful, right? Because I only delete those really awful comments. And it was only 3 of them, right? So just think about how far these individuals had to go to comment something for me to delete it. Just remember that. But rude comments, I let those slide. But I will reply to them anyways. And I don't know. I'm very happy with the YouTube channel where it's going. I'm very happy you guys are very supportive. Makes me very happy. If you maybe were hoping for like a Discord or a Reddit area for the channel, I don't really know what kind of stuff. That you probably won't see that for a while, right? For a very long time, right? For that would be at a point where I've reached thousands of subscribers, right? Unless I get consistently asked to make a Discord, right? Then yeah, I'll probably make it, right? But even then, I don't really go on Discord much, nor I don't even have Reddit, so. If you want me to make that kind of thing, I mean, I might, but don't expect it from me for a while because I'm small and I don't really care about that kind of stuff, right? But I don't really think there's much more for me to say. If you got any questions, right? Depending on what kind of questions they are, I'll answer, right? So you can just comment on the video and I'll probably answer your question, depending on the question. If it gets a little too personal, I might not answer it, right? But depending, but I'll probably answer your question, all right? So if you got any questions for me or the YouTube channel, or you want me to play something, or you want to tell me something in general, you can comment right in this video. I will, in fact, read it and reply. If it's way too personal, I probably won't, or I'll say I don't feel comfortable answering that. But that's just because I'm an extrovert, but I'm really shy, right? So I'm not fully comfortable with YouTube yet and streaming. I'm still adjusting the fact that people are watching my videos and commenting. You know what I mean? Because when I record videos, I sound sometimes a little awkward or stumble on my words because I'm trying to not sound like an idiot. You know what I mean? Which is really hard to do because I'm not totally comfortable with all of this, right? Because I'm interacting with a lot of people, right? But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will be streaming Saturday, right? And I'll have my Twitch channel link in the description, right? And if you got any questions, I'll probably answer them, unless I don't feel comfortable. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And get some good rest. Sleep is what matters. Your mental health is more important than your work, unless somebody depends on it. Sometimes you gotta work, But if you're doing school or whatever, right, and you feel like it's just way too much, just remember that your mental health that comes first, right? Your actual health comes first in school, and depending on your situation out in life, sometimes your mental health is second, sometimes it's first. I'm not really gonna get into that much, but I hope you guys get some good sleep, some good rest. Remember, get some good sleep, all right? That matters the most. I don't get much good sleep. I definitely don't. And remember, just try not to stress. Try not to worry, I try not to worry and stress, and I really struggle, you know, but I've started to be more calm about when things really go wrong with my life, but I haven't had like a total, you know, well, a total went south flip pancake kind of thing, you know, like my life hasn't flipped entirely, but you know, um, I'm not really good at talking, so if I sound a little awkward sometimes, or whatever, you know, that's because I'm not fully comfortable yet, but I try to be. I try to be, you know, direct, formal now. Let's be honest, if you watched any of my videos, you know not formal, but 25 minutes, oh my goodness. Um, I hope you guys have a good weekend, good day, get some good rest, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I've made this video way too long, and I've talked about way too much. I'm sorry.